Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Have you ever seen a moment so brief, yet so bold, so emotional, and so unexpected that it left millions of fans around the world breathless at the same time? That's exactly what happened when Jimin and Jungkook performed in Tampa, a night that initially seemed like a normal concert, but then turned into one of the most daring and talked about moments for armies worldwide. Face screaming in fear, Purple Heart. No one could have imagined that amidst the spotlight, the cheers of thousands of fans, and the intense energy, the two of them would do something so spontaneous, so intimate, and so meaningful. And when it happened, the cameras caught it. Fans saw it. Social media exploded. Many people asked, what exactly happened in Tampa that night? Why was that moment so bold? And most importantly, what was the real reason that had fans gasping for air and unable to stop talking about it? Let's go back to the beginning of the story. That night in Tampa was filled with a completely different atmosphere than usual. Since early morning, thousands of fans had gathered around the concert venue. They carried light sticks, wore merchandise, and eagerly awaited the moment when the 7 members of BTS finally appeared on stage. But amidst all the excitement, one thing quietly became the center of attention: the interaction between Jimin and Jungkook. For several days prior, many fans had noticed that the two seemed to be growing closer. They often walked side by side, smiled at each other, and occasionally laughed together backstage. For some, it was simply a sign of a warm friendship. But for others, every little detail felt like a puzzle piece slowly forming a deeper story. When the concert finally began, the atmosphere instantly transformed into a sea of energy. The music echoed, the lights sparkled, and thousands of voices blended into one. Jimin performed with graceful, emotional movements, while Jungkook displayed a powerful, confident charisma. But amidst all the spectacular performance, there was one moment that truly stole the show. As the song entered a quieter section, Jimin slowly walked toward Jungkook. His movements seemed casual, but there was something in his expression that instantly captivated many. Jungkook turned his head toward him, and for a few seconds, they simply stared at each other. No words, no dialogue, just a gaze that felt so deep. And then, something happened. Jimin moved a little closer, as if wanting to say something silently. Jungkook didn't back away. Instead, he remained standing there, with a small, barely perceptible smile. The distance between them became incredibly close, closer than usual on a stage full of cameras. Within seconds, the entire arena fell silent, even though the music continued to play. Many fans realized they were witnessing something different, something that felt daring because it was being performed in front of thousands of people. Some audience members immediately covered their mouths in shock. Others began screaming hysterically, and most could only stare, unblinking. The moment may have only lasted a few seconds, but its impact was felt far longer. Video of the incident went viral on social media just minutes after the concert ended. The short clip was viewed millions of times in a short time. Comments continued to pour in from various countries, in various languages, but with the same emotion of shock. Many fans said they felt their hearts beat faster when they saw the moment. Some said they screamed when they realized how close they were standing to each other. Others said their gaze was so sincere it felt like a scene from a romantic movie. But what made this moment so special wasn't just their physical closeness. What left fans breathless was the courage behind it. In the spotlight of entertainment, an idol's every move is scrutinized. Every expression is analyzed. Every interaction can become a headline. Therefore, doing something so personal in public requires great courage. And that's what many fans felt when they saw Jimin and Jungkook in Tampa that night. They didn't look awkward. They didn't look hesitant. They were just being themselves. As time went on, discussions about the moment grew. Many fans began sharing their theories. Some believed it was simply part of the choreography. Some say it was pure spontaneity. But despite all the speculation, one thing remains clear. The moment touched the hearts of millions. For some fans, such a small interaction holds immense meaning. They see it as a symbol of trust, closeness, and a relationship that has been built over years. Since their debut with BTS, Jimin and Jungkook have been through so much together. They've practiced relentlessly, faced industry pressures, and grown from teenagers to global artists.
일단은 저희가 또 탁카에서 한 공연을 남았는데 진짜 마지막 공연에 오는 아미분들
So happy today.
그래서 오늘 너무 뭔가 만족스러운 오늘 하루가 될 것 같아서 끝나고 술 한잔 하려고요.
That being said, I've been very satisfied.
That long journey has created a bond that's hard for outsiders to understand. A bond formed through hard work, shared experiences, and mutual support. That's why every small moment between them feels so emotional for fans. That night in Tampa was proof that their relationship isn't just about music or the stage. It's about trust, about comfort, about the courage to show their most honest side to the world. And perhaps that's the real reason fans are breathless. Not because of the hype, not because of the drama, but because of the authenticity. Because in a world full of pressure and expectations, seeing two people trust each other so completely is something so rare and precious. Since that night, many people have been talking about that moment. They've replayed the video over and over again, trying to capture every tiny detail, the smiles, the looks, and the body language that felt so natural. Some fans have even said that the moment made them feel closer to their idols. It was as if they were reminded that behind the grand stage and spotlights, there are ordinary people with genuine feelings, friendships, and relationships. And when we look back on the events in Tampa, perhaps we can understand one simple yet important thing. Sometimes the greatest courage isn't doing something big, but doing something small with a sincere heart. The night may be over. The stage lights have gone down. The audience has gone home. But the memory of that moment lives on in the hearts of millions of fans. And perhaps, years from now, people will still remember that night in Tampa as one of the bravest and most emotional moments in Jimin and Jungkook's journey. Because a few seconds can change everything. And some moments can last forever. If you felt the same way when you saw that moment, if your heart skipped a beat, if your smile appeared unconsciously, and if you believe that a genuine relationship always has the power to touch hearts, then you are not alone. Write in the comments, what did you feel when you saw Jimin and Jungkook's moment in Tampa? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow armies so more people can feel the warmth of this story. See you in the next video on Jikook Diaries, a place where every second counts and every story always ends with love.